Hello everyone, this is Maradius, and today we are going to be playing some Minecraft. We're going to be doing the Super Hostile Sea of Flames 2 map. And just as a general thing, this is a sponsored stream. I am sponsored by Minecraft. Let me make sure I do this right. Okay, I think it should be active on Twitch. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, yeah, we are going to be doing challenge map. It's been a bit since I played Minecraft. Not necessarily the best at combat, but I have played this map before. And I did beat it before, I think. Thank you very much, that Ifrit guy, for subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much. And hello, Luke Lima. Good to see you as always. So, as stated, this is sponsored stream. I think I have to do a little bit of reading something out. So just give me a moment. So they're wanting me to advertise something in the Minecraft marketplace, specifically there's I guess a backrooms thing. So I'm not sure why anyone would want to be in the backrooms, but who am I to argue? With the backrooms add-on by XP Games, you'll get the full experience. You're minding your business in the overworld when the screen fills with static. You look up to see a glitching pig. It has no face. For some weird reason, you walk closer. Suddenly, you've no-clipped out of your world entirely into an endless maze of pale yellow walls and carpet, all lit by unsettling fluorescent lights. Explore the maze, collect strange loot from stranger bodies, and find oddities like a copier that duplicates blocks. Hear a terrifying mob cry? Go hide in a locker. See unlit sections of the maze? Stay away from the dark. And if you're defeated in the backrooms and spawn in a red room, then run. Well, anyways, we should probably get into doing this map. So, for those who are unfamiliar with the Super Hostile series of maps. So basically, you have what's called a victory monument, and you have to get 16-ish. I think it's 16 colors of wool from various locations throughout the map to complete the monument. So that's what we need to do here. So yeah. So to start out, ye old respawn point. Also, this is like the first map in the series of Super Hostile. I know it's Sea of Flame 2, but that's because it's a remake of the original one. Oh, 50 streak with you? That's pretty good. Thank you for sticking around so much. But yeah, it says this is an open world style map. As you explore, you'll find areas and dungeons. Good luck and try not to fall in the lava. Your first goal should be to secure renewable wood and also find the victory monument. It may be convenient to set up your base at the victory monument. Find and complete it. Find the wood chest. Do not use sheep or dyes. Use at least easy difficulty and never peaceful. Let me make... Okay, I'm on normal. We're going to do it on normal. Probably going to be a bit of a mistake, but, you know, what could go wrong, right? Don't leave the boundaries of the map. Survive it any way you can think of. You craft the metal blocks for the monument. So it says survive in any way you can think of, but technically speaking, surviving is optional. I may end up dying a few times. But, alright, so... There's mobs over there. There's also, like, one tree. Sea of Flames is... There's Sea of Flame. It's not plural. I need to keep remembering that. It's not the most hospitable... Oh, this doesn't look the most friendly way to get over there. If I break this, is it going to break the gravel down? I'll also ignore that thing in the distance. I can already hear the skeletons. Please don't drop the gravel. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, let's... Alright. Yes, I'm bad. Alright, fine. Already in death. From a failed jump, nonetheless. Well, that's not a good start. Alright, let's That fell right down to lava, didn't it? Go freaking, that just gave crap. A flint, alright, fine. So we're... Oh boy, oh boy, You know what, maybe we run for now. I'll come back and get the rest of that and we can get our saplings later. Yeah, I did get cooked. Now, I do vaguely remember where the victory monument is. I hear those skeletons. I'm not liking that very much. I can at least, like, make a pickaxe. Why did I just place that next to the... That's gonna burn. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, okay? Alright, so we want to go... I know we want to go down here. We're definitely going to want coal for torches. Fortunately, this spot is pretty well lit, so we're doing good. Let's see. Yep, the skeletons are coming. Oh, okay, we get tools here. And we get a bed. Oh, that's nice. We get cookies. We get mine carts. We get potions. We get other stuff. So here we have the victory monument. So this is what we need to finish. So yeah, let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 wool, and then we need to make an iron block, a gold block, and a diamond block. All right. Should be relatively simple. I don't know. If I wanted a lapis lazuli block, I could get that pretty easily. I know there's some of this stuff connects to other things. Enjoy your piston doors. This is not a trap. This isn't a ROM hack card map, so you can trust me. We get enchantment table, nether wart for that. Oh, we get saplings in here. Oh, so I didn't even need to do that thing up above. That's nice. That's real nice. I mean, I'm still gonna like need dirt because trees do not grow on stone. But we should be fine. All right. So probably let's place down a bed. Set my respawn point. This is very well lit. We should be safe enough here. And I'm going to... since I'm bad at the game, I don't exactly want to just, like, lose all my tools right off the bat or all my supplies, because that would kind of suck. So we're going to start out just no tools, no nothing. We're going to first get some dirt so we can get renewable resources. And then we can worry about bringing in gear to the dungeons. So some of these first ones can be a little bit of a doozy, I think. Well, I didn't make the most convenient path for myself, did I? No, I did not. I should be using the minecart. All right, let's walk all the way back down. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. Do that. You know what? We can take our pickaxe. We can take a couple torches. That should be safe. And now we just need to locate dirt. And I think I do know where there's dirt. I just don't know if it's going to be, like, enough dirt. And it's starting to get a bit dark. Gosh dang it! Well, you know, maybe it's getting a little too dark. And there's already a creeper, go figure. Is there dirt anywhere? That's just another battle sign. Is it that clay way over there? Nope, not this time. For sure that's a giant evil death fortress which will show you much more entertaining than dumb clay. That creeper's still following me. Leave me alone. Yeah. All right, there's blaze spawners there. I do vaguely, and I'm gonna. Okay. Well. All right. Fine. Well, now we can sleep. We still do need dirt. More than anything, we need dirt. Just so we can get renewable, so we can have trees. And that becomes renewable resource. No, it's a little rough taken from this wall, but it should be good enough for now. And we have a sword! Isn't that lovely? And it'll take five torches? That should be fine. Grab another minecart. We can send this one back at least. Let's try to make a bit more progress. The blazes might still be over there, though, which would be... Yikes. So what is on that chest on that little island? And I would like to know. Right, they're in there already. How about we block you off? That way you can't be a nuisance. Probably should not have done things the way I did there. It's safe in this direction. Oh, potions? I don't really need potions. Alright, well, the search... Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Ooh, saplings! Which would be nice, except for the fact that, you know, we don't have dirt! Where is the dirt? I mean, I know where I can find dirt, but, like... Where's the actual dirt? Well, I think we want to head over there. I'm gonna need more stone. Yeah. Hey, fun fact, so this place gets really dangerous at night because there are spawners hidden everywhere. In the ground. And, you know, it's, like, not a problem during the day because, you know, they're not going to spawn, but during the night, it's rough. Especially since you can't get rid of them because of the obsidian. Okay, let's see. Oblivion Spires. No, I know like the White Wool dungeon. What do you say it's dirty? The skeleton, or the probably talking about the Blaze spawner back there. Yeah. Dungeon 1 Spire Caves. Now, while we could do that, I would not recommend doing that quite yet. Mainly because I don't have wood. If I had wood, or I had renewable wood, and we have Dungeon 5 over here, don't blow it. That one's gonna give me a lot of trouble, I can just tell. I probably should have picked up a bit more stone, shouldn't I? There's just gravel here. And while you can bridge across with gravel, it's not the best. Alright, let's see how good my memory is. I know that's, what, Rageshadow Citadel or something? That will be a place to go to. Yeah, this is still Oblivion Spires. So somewhere around here, there is another little area thing that should have dirt. Oh, right over here. Here we go. Here we go. It doesn't have torches though, so Lost Caves. Yeah, so there's a good chance we just die here. Just giving some advance notice. There's dirt. And just random sap. I'm assuming because of this probably designed at a different point in time. So the mechanics work a little differently. You know, I see that witch. How about we bail? All right, need to mine my way up. Torch here. There's probably going to be a nasty surprise waiting for me when I get up there. Something's gonna have spawned, and then I'm gonna die a horrible death, and then we're just gonna all cry and be sad. Or, you know, I'm gonna just take a random dip in lava. Or not. We might be fine after all. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, let's get out of these caves. Let's go across the obsidian and make our way back to the Victory Monument. And we should be good to set up a rudimentary base. I can get wood. Because you need wood for tools. And given how sparse everything is around here, having tools is good. I'm not really going to be able to have armor, though. That's probably going to hurt a lot. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much, but these later dungeons are going to be a lot of just trial and error dying. Which is lovely. I know these first two dungeons are definitely a bit of a doozy. But hopefully it works. Or hopefully I get through it just fine. Alright, so hopefully these positions are good. We want to get like a bunch of trees growing. So I always have access to some type of wood. Then we're going to put our stuff in a chest, and then we are going to... That's, you know, a lot of materials here. All right, let's place these down. Let's dump our stuff in a chest. Also, we are going to take the battle sign. Oh, we got leather pants too. Oh, okay, first and foremost, we're going to put all this stuff in... there, and we're going to do a quick fancy trick called hunger reset. It's okay, we're not playing on hardcore, so we're good. Let's not do a bunch of needless sprinting. All right, let's take that. Let's get some leather pants. You know, no, let's not take this stony battle sign quite yet. Probably want to make a few more pickaxes. Bring a few cookies. Probably should bring more torches than that, but it'll be fine. Yeah, let's make 3 pickaxes for now. We'll store most of them away. Let's use the gravel. Okay, I think that feels like a decent starting point. All right, let's sleep. We don't want to get jumped by monsters when we get out there. All right. Okay. Also, I'm gonna be real. I do not remember this music. It's been a bit. It's nice though. Here's hoping this doesn't go terribly. But there is a distinct possibility it will go badly. There might even be gas in here already, and you know, like gas aren't like the worst thing, but I'm very inexperienced. I can already hear the mobs. I'm trying to build like a good staircase, but I think by definition this is not going to have... I probably shouldn't have grabbed all that gravel, but... Oh, yep, there's the gas. All right, run for it, run for it, run for it. Okay. You know, it might actually be a good idea to grab another bed. Yeah, unsurprisingly, I've already died. But having a respawn point right outside the dungeon, especially for like the tactics I'm going to employ, which is bum rushing it multiple times over, we might as well. I don't know if left armor is gonna do anything to help. Oh, I'm so bad at Minecraft, man. Why did I even bring multiple picks? It's not like it was... Well, I mean, like, I do need a pickaxe to mine blocks. So, like, it's not, like, the worst. Because I do need resources. I need a way to build back up. We might as well mine out a little bit. So, like, if it was just going there, press a button, then, you know, it would be all peachy. We'd be fine. But, you know, it's not. It's not that way at all. Because we also have to bring the wool back. You know, there is enough leather over there to make a full set of leather armor. Is leather even, like, good enough to, like... spend the resources on when you have all sorts of nasty stuff in there? I don't know. I really don't know. Well, anyways, we're gonna set a respawn point, and we're just gonna bum rush it a bunch. And the rest we'll worry about later. All right, well, we got the white wool. I don't think we're getting out of here alive. Or, you know, maybe I'm actually better at this than I think. Maybe I'm not actually that terrible at Minecraft. Novel idea, I know, but... Alright, so we're gonna put one wool in there. Also, crazy that I got a music disc before from having a creeper killed by a skeleton. Before I put any wool on the victory monument. That just feels a bit crazy to me. But hey, man, I'll take it. Success is success. All right. Wait, let's not get out of the minecart. Now, like, I probably don't need to be going through these in order, but the temptation to go and try and do them in order is very high. All right, so that's one wool down, 15 more to go. Oh boy, we're in for a long one. All right, so Dungeon 2 if I remember correctly, is not in the most convenient spot. Because it just so happens to be at the end of that cave. There's just straight up another cave. For better or for worse, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do about that. Let's build our own chest so I can dump stuff in it. Easy peasy. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring and experimenting. Well, I should probably wait for this to drop saplings. Yeah. Let's see. I have been notified that gas killed by return to sender drop a music disc. I did not know that. It's been a while since I played Minecraft. Okay, that's probably been a thing for a while. And it definitely didn't look like the normal music disc. But that makes a lot of sense, actually. Especially since it's called tears. And you know what comes from gas tears. Alright, let's go investigate. Probably shouldn't be taking a lot of damage in the process, but... Yeah, actually this one doesn't look too bad either, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still bad, and like I'm gonna be dying here any moment. But it could be worse. All right. And maybe we could do it. The problem is, like, though, I want to make sure I have... I need to have Spire Depths, or this first area fully lit up, all the enemies dealt with. What do you know? Another music disc. It really does. But we're going to want to clear out all of this so that we can comfortably get in and out of this pit. Now, there is a lot of coal here, so that is very good. So if I can light this place up, I've got a chance of that happening. Yeah, we could get some good things going. All right, so I think that's going to be our primary goal. We're going to light up this first area to make repeated death runs into the second dungeon more tolerable. I think I have a vague idea where dungeons 3 and 4 are as well, and that should be manageable. Alright, let's mine out more coal, because we need more coal. I know there's some in the walls. And we also want torches. Yeah, we're more or less going to be doing more death runs, but this time it's mainly just to light up the area. Okay, where is the coal? Coal is up there. And over there. Only problem is like the nasty stuff. Or I see all those cobwebs. That surely can't be a good thing, right? Surely. Light it all up, light it all up. Then we don't have, and now we just have all the coal we could want. So we can mass produce torches, and then should be able to easily get through, I think. Like, how much coal should I go for? I mean, like, I could go for just a stack, why not? Only is I don't die. Yeah, I think should be good. When I eventually do the other super hostile maps, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble because I have a lot of familiarity with Sea of Flame 2 because I've done it. I messed around in creative with it. And I think half a stack of coal should be good. But, and like, I did do Infernal Sky 2 with a friend. Well, I've done that a bit, so I think I at least have some good memory, decent memory of that one too. But finding all the resources, knowing where all the dungeons are, it will be a tad bit of a tricky situation. Let's make a bunch of torches. We're gonna deposit them in the chest outside. But let me make a proper stone axe. Just used for cutting down trees. We want to convert all this wood into torches, basically. That should be more than enough. Yeah, we'll start with that. That should be a decent, workable amount to start off with. We'll have well, we'll take cobblestone. I'll place it outside, but we're not actually going to be like progressing through or down into that pit until we've fully lit up the area above. Actually, I should like we'll take a golden sword because it's not that valuable if I lose it. But that's mainly just to deal with enemies that... any straggler enemies or whatever. Probably should have grabbed at least a little more gravel, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, yeah, 16 torches. We can work with that. Already, gas are spawning, which... it's alright, that's just what they do. Alright, well, now another music disc. Ah, that didn't stop him from spawning. Okay, that was a bit rude. Come on, break it before the other enemies start attacking me. Almost. Am I brave enough to counterattack their firewalls? Yeah, I am. They're actually like not that bad. All right, let's make our way back down. A slight problem is that because I went in the I'm still in the general vicinity. The enemies are still gonna have spawned in from the last time, which could be problematic. But maybe I've lit the place up enough already, actually, because you know it does seem pretty well lit. I'm being completely honest here. They have so much health. I'm not very, as you can tell, I'm not very good at Minecraft combat. But now we have a golden sword, so that should help, maybe. No, it's something about jumping for crits or something like that. Alright, a little rotten flesh is fine. We got food poisoning, but you know what? We're alive. Alright, let's get you out of the equation. Come on. There we go. Nice. I think we can... It feels like this place has been properly diffused. There may still be a spawn here or there, but ultimately, I think we're good. Now, okay. Now, a crazy thought just came to me. So we have a lot of building materials right here, don't we? Let's build a staircase down. I'm not placing them in the best fashion, but it'll be fine. All right, and there we go. Now we have quicker, easy access to the lower levels. What's happening in Minecraft? It seems 5. We'll see about that. Also, this is a sponsored stream, so maybe I shouldn't be thinking about that, but good to know, I guess. All right. Oh, right. I need to go way up here. Right. Didn't fully think this through, did I? What would be the best, most resource efficient way? Well, I mean, I guess that this would be, but okay, so the problem is I don't have any tools. Oh, it's nighttime. That's lovely. That's real lovely. How about we go do a little snoozing? All right, there we go. More blocks, more torches. Honestly, we're just gonna move this whole operation down. Yep, it's looking pretty stable. Okay, now let's build a proper way down. Instead of doing whatever the heck I was doing before. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this one would be a lot more difficult, but it turned out not that bad. All right, so maybe a little risky putting it there, but we're gonna just hope for the best. Put our torches, and we can probably take like 14 torches with us. Let's take these 8 blocks to. Probably should have done a hunger. Well, you know, I should do a hunger reset. And you know, we're right back here, so it's like nothing. We're just in a better spot than we were before. All right, so long as we stick up here, we should be fine. I mean, there's threats shooting at us down below, but you know, maybe we don't worry about them. Seems like a perfectly viable strategy to me. And now we run into the problem. Because now we have to go down. Oh, well, there's redstone here. That's good to know. Oh, we see boxes over here. I don't like that contraption there. Alright, okay. Well, you know, it might not be that bad after all. As long as I can get back up to this layer, we should be completely fine. And I don't get lost on the way back. I thought I had a little more resources. Oh, actually, we don't even need blocks to get up here. Okay, we're good. We're just good. Well, you know what? That just sounds peachy to me. I'm having an easier time of this than I thought I would, honestly. I'm still, like, doing absolutely terrible prep-wise, but maybe you just need a dream, and you just run with it, honestly. I think it should be fine to remove the bed. All right. So already, we're okay. Maybe should not have removed the bed. Looked away for one moment to look at chat and almost fell to my death. Go figure. As long as it's not nighttime, then we should be good to bring this back, and I don't fall to my death again. I am a bit squishy right now. All right, making good progress. We still have 14 more to get. Rabbits, okay. Several rabbits. Interesting. I never thought I would see rabbits on this map, but I kind of just... This map was around before rabbits. Alright. So, good progress. Good, very, very good progress. Set my respawn there. Let's go put up the orange wool. Alright. What next? Well, okay, so obviously we have dungeons 3 and 4. They're both located in the same general place. Also, hunger reset. Let's chop this down, get more wood. I'll make another chest, probably. So, let's see. Put that away. Grab all our torches. We'll bring a sword. Probably want to bring some building block. Like, I know where next two are, and there's a little spot that should be a handy spot to set up a base in between. But I need to make sure I don't die on the way over there, because that would be pretty bad. Hopefully it's also not almost nighttime. I saw the obsidian for a moment. I was freaking out thinking it was nighttime, but no, it was just the obsidian. Camels? Here? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm just a little surprised. Oh yeah, we didn't read these signs, did we? A long time ago, a little zombie pigman built a giant temple. He lost this temple to a hard drive failure. The universe cannot abide such injustice. I tried to rebuild it just from memory, but I know it's not exactly identical. Maybe the little pigman can remake it into its full former glory? Who knows? Alright, so we need to traverse these volcanoes. A little risky. Alright, I should have grabbed more stone, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if 35 gravel is going to cut it. Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. Okay, that's not helpful. I need to remember blazes will spawn around. So let's see. Fill you up prime. I should have brought a pickaxe. I'm a little silly sometimes. Okay, here we go. Just inside here. I'll maybe light this up a little. That leads to more dungeons. We'll light this staircase up. Oh, there's already a treasure chest here. Why did I feel the need? The Halls of Flame South and Halls of Flame North. Okay, well, there's a good valid argument for why I should have brought a chest. All right. So let's just go right into it. Trying to remember which one was which. Okay, yeah, this is the other one is more wide open. This one's not so much. Yep, and there's the wool. We did not bring any building materials, so we are kind of just screwed. But it's fine. Honestly, like, you know, this one feels like pretty manageable too. We're just gonna grab 16 sandstone blocks. You know, I'll grab some torches too. Can't go wrong with more torches. There's probably like all sorts of resources in these side rooms and stuff. Like if I go over here, what secrets are there to find? Potions. Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm just not very fond of using potions. So that may not be of any use to me. Right, so these guys are still here. Alright, well, this is the part where we just run for it. Alright, that one proved not too bad. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, we're just gonna... So that's already Dungeon 3 done. Alright, so let's go to Dungeon 4, Halls of Flame South? Yeah, this is lovely. Here lies Volzil, son of Forsail, Lord of the Halls of Flame. Cool story. Now, so it's just a very big, wide open spot. We are not really going to be able to light it all up. But, you know, maybe we don't have to. It being big and wide open means there's plenty of spots to just run and avoid enemies, I hope. That being said, the skeletons are a bit of a concern. Okay, I'm just dodging their... Okay, well, so much for that. Oh, and the fleecy box is over here. Just right in the middle. Alright, we'll grab our 2. Risky to run through here, but... There's gas! Hecking heck. I mean, should be fine. Oh, yeah, I need to do something real quick. So since for the spawn stream, you need to, like, refresh it every hour or so. Oh, no, I don't need to activate anymore. Alright, well, it's fine. It's probably... Stopping there probably is going to get me killed, but, you know, it's whatever. Oh, there's a chest over there. Probably... Well, I mean, we can take a quick look. Potions low. Well, I don't care about that, really. So I guess the channel then won't show up again. I can't do it again for another hour, but it's fine. Hunger reset. Let's go do that. We're gonna take 1 magenta, 1 light blue. You know, we'll leave the bed there. It's fine. We can just grab another one. No, I should grab it. Really, I should grab all of my materials except for the chest and the backup copies of the wool. But yeah, like, you probably could do a lot of these with a very combat-heavy approach, but that doesn't feel like the smart way to do it. Now, I guess if you're playing on hardcore, it probably... You will need to do combat, but... Nothing really stopping me from doing a bunch of death runs. Now, this next dungeon... it's going to be a bit of a doozy. And I'm trying to think what would be the best way to approach it. Because you could kind of make it extremely painful to do if you do it wrong. Because it's basically a bunch of mossy cobblestone maze, surrounded on all sides by lava, and there's creeper spawners. And the creepers blow up, that just like permanently destroys part of the maze, and you're gonna have to figure out how to clear out the lava to get rid of it. That's not the most fun thing to do. Alright, magenta wool and a light blue wool. Only 12 more to go. Good progress, good progress. We're gonna chop this down, make another chest. I don't know why I keep making chests, but it's fine, really. So I will say that the fact that I know where a lot of the dungeons are is really carrying me hard. Because as soon as I don't know where the dungeons are, especially if I'm trying to do them in order, it's going to start being a bit rough. sticks. Alright, off to Dungeon 5. And I think 6, 7, and 8 are in Rageshadow. After that, probably 9 and 10 are down in the Lost Caves, Ignite. No, it's been a while. I don't know what it was that just died, but not really my problem. It was probably a rabbit, if we're being honest. All right. How much you want to bet I'm gonna blow it? That just feels like it's gonna happen. There's no avoiding it. If only I knew the optimal way through the maze. I do not. Oh, and it's dark too. No, I blew it. Oh. Oh man, already. Well, I fear I may have made it a tad bit tricky. But you know what? It is still doable. I can still make it. Probably. Alright, well, not if you shoot me into lava, jerk. Jeez. Well, the lava certainly lights up the place, so it's not as bad as it seems. That's pretty bad. All right. Well, it's nothing a little bit of gravel can't fix. I hope. It honestly might not be able to fix it at all. Because... yeah. Gosh, why did they have to use so much gravel here? Why couldn't it be blocks that were better for traversing lava? Oh, no. Okay, it's very superficial. Maybe it's not that superficial. All right, but hope's still not lost yet. We're still we can still recover this. I actually, like, this is... screw you. Oh, there's a creeper over there too now. You know what? Just run. Oh, and that exposed a spawner. I mean, like, you know, it's whatever. As long as I don't fall in the lava on the way back, we're fine. Probably. Grab the bed and let's book it. You know, I honestly, grab the chest too. Alright, so that's 5 dungeons done. 11 more to go. Oh no, we want to keep this stuff in our inventory. All right, let's go put up the yellow wool so long as I don't tumble off the sides. All right, next up we have the lime, the pink, and the gray. This one could be painful. I will not lie, it could be very painful. So let's do hunger reset. So there's like, what skin am I using? Magic later. That pretty much creeper guy wearing a crown. All right. All right. So, I mean, having blocks would be good. You know, we'll take a pickaxe. I'm definitely very much doing this by the seat of my pants. That's nice, yeah. I mean, it helps that use the creeper texture, but yeah. We'll just use the bed right here. Right, more rabbits. The camel's taken a slave, I presume. Rabbits are certainly seem to be multiplying. So over there is 3 dungeons. Basically, you have the base, the courtyard, you have the tower, and then you have, I already see mobs climbing up on top, and then you have the depths down below. Bit precarious. I mean, this won't last very long, but you know, doesn't hurt to have. It's Dungeon 6 Citadel Courtyard, Dungeon 7 Upper Rageshadow, Dungeon 8 Rageshadow Depths. Alright, well, we might as well just go right for it. Do I need to... Oh, you just walk in. There we go. I'm kind of not really sure what I'm doing right now. Besides, running for my life. Oh, it's right here. Okay. blazes? And blazes are they doing? Alright, that might have been a bit of overconfidence on my part. So, like, ideally, we don't... Can you not? We don't want to go through the conventional way, which is through that. I want to disable these spawners, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, I don't know where the blaze spawners are, but, you know, we can get rid of the gas spawners. I think that's pretty viable. Well, the blaze spawners are probably on the level up above. That's probably where they are. Yeah. Alright, fine. Potions flow. Those, there's no potions in there. Alright, so... that should help a little bit. Alright, so we need to progress through here, which... Okay, through here. I think. No. Alright, where's the path? Is it... Okay, I think I see... Oh, no, here it is. Good thing I brought a pickaxe. It sounds lovely out there. Oh, they found me in here. And the blazes have found me. Well, that's just lovely. Alright, that was a little rude. Yeah, that could be a potential problem. Let's grab the sword. I don't have the pickaxe anymore, which... You know, that could be a major problem. that's going to be a bit of a predicament. I think it's probably a good idea to retreat for now, get some more supplies, and then we can tackle that proper. I need another pickaxe. I need more blocks. But, like, we should be fine once we get that. I probably should make full leather armor or something. Just to help. I mean, like, I would say I could do a bit of enchanting, but I kind of have no levels right now. This is kind of why you're supposed to, you know, not die an awful lot.
Have I ever heard the feature on Amazon?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it myself, no. But I am familiar with it in the meme in general. Alright, let's place the lime wool. That's 6, only 10 more to go. Let me see. Let's go get some resources. A bunch of sandstone is good. Let's grab the leather. That's what I'm gonna be real. I'm like so inexperienced with using potions that I don't think I could legitimately make good progress with potions. Well, I couldn't figure out the proper setup to actually like make usable potions. And yeah, that's a bit of a problem, but you know, that's just what I get for not being good at the game. Alrighty then. Probably want more torches. I want a bit more than 16 though. Let me eat some of the cookies. But we definitely are making good progress. Of course, we still have some of the later ones. Like, there's one, I think, called Battle for the Nether. Or something. That one is... Well, I mean, for one thing, it's like the most difficult dungeon in this whole map. But, oh man, that one is going to be brutal to do. I think. Or, you know, it might not actually be that bad. If I get lucky. Also, you know what? You know what's really funny? So there's speed runs of the super hostile maps, or at least there is of this one. And it is kinda... it's silly to watch because they, like, engage with none of the mechanics as you're supposed to. They just dig through walls to get like fire potions, and then they swim through lava, they dig through a wall. They just circumvent everything. And like, I don't blame them for doing that, because like, you know, it's a speed run. It is the fastest way to do it, but you do need to be like very knowledgeable. You have a Minecraft cookbook you made. It's fun. You made a hamburger with a friend. Well, there's no hamburger in Minecraft. How did you do that? That's neat. I probably said before I'm a bit of a picky eater, so I'm not sure how much I would get out of that, but it's still neat that it's a thing. All right, yeah, I think these supplies, hopefully it's good enough. It's really just that last room. You know, I should make some swords. It really is just that last room that's a problem. You know, I'll take the cookies too. My stuff is all the way over here. I need more stone to make a sword. It was based on the mushroom kind of, yeah, they're mushrooms. Oh, so you I presume you had mushrooms with the burger, or on the burger, which I can't say I would enjoy that very much, but then again, I'm a picky eater, so my opinion should be disregarded. We are ready to set out. Back to Rageshadow. I would make a comment about another thing, but joking about that could be confused. So maybe I won't. The other way. I don't know why I head towards the other area. I probably could be killing the rabbits for their meat, but you know what? It's really, who cares about hunger? You just die and you come back. Not really that much of an issue to worry about. I know the little base I set up next to Rageshadow is not the best, since you easily can come under fire from stuff in there. But, I mean, it works. You can't really complain about that. How am I doing on hardcore? There's other foods like maca bubble tea based on slime. Hardcore or players care about hungry. Well, yeah, but I'm not playing on hardcore. You can't make me. I'm way too inexperienced with Minecraft to try this on hardcore. When I do the other maps in the series, I think there are some that are in hardcore. I'm not doing it in hardcore, man. That's just beyond me. You thought I'd struggle against some things? It's gonna get a whole lot worse when I have to do an entire gosh dang super hostile map in one go. Alright, so the faster we get through this, the less time there is for enemies to respawn. The less we have to worry about it. We can just go in and out. It's probably already too late. Okay, that's not quite what I meant to do, but that's also not what I meant to do. Grab And then we just book it. I don't like all those gas. Alright, Alright, so that's that. Now we just have Rageshadow Depths. And I cannot attest to how bad that may or may not be. Well, they're giving me supplies, but it's potion stuff. Dawnbringer, Paladin's Blade. Cool story, but... You know, this is actually pretty open. Could have done without running straight into the enemies, but... Oh, and there's iron here! We can get iron stuff! Where is the fleecy bike? I should have brought multiple pickaxes. So we need to get 9 iron ingots. Because we have to make an iron block. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do enough there to like use it as a reliable renewable quote unquote source of iron. So we're not going to do that. I should have grabbed torches. Oh well, it's fine. So I don't know where the fleecy box is. I don't know what I was doing there. It doesn't matter. Just go right back into it. Good to see those tools there. Avoid you. Oh boy, it is getting a bit dark. That could be a problem for when I respawn. Also, I'm nearly dead again. That's just par for the course. Oh, the fleecy box is all the way over there. What am I doing going to this spot? I mean, like, I still want to pick up my inventory, but, you know. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go in, we're gonna bum rush it, we're gonna get our iron. I'll try and leave with the iron, and then I'll go back for the wool. Getting the iron out might honestly be the bigger challenge, if I'm being real. Is the zombie that killed me still there, or did he despawn? Looks like he despawned. Alright, that's convenient for us. We've got... Well, you know, I'll take a look to see what the situation around the fleecy box is, because maybe it won't be that bad. You know what? Why don't we take our goods that we already got and get out of here? Okay. Yeah, I think it would be smarter to just grab that stuff and go. Also, yes, in general, super hostile gameplay done by me is going to be a lot of death runs. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Don't tell me you blew up my iron. No. Shouldn't have checked out the fleecy marks. Not exactly. Yeah, it's Eco Park Classic. Yeah, something there. Yeah, I think it's safe to say my iron got blown up. I don't have a pickaxe, but you know what? We're gonna go focus on getting the fleece first. Yeah, that may be a little difficult without a pickaxe, if I'm being completely honest. But once we get that, then we can leave. We'll take it to the Victory Monument. We'll come back for our iron, and we'll be good to go. Why am I going to the enemy-infested area? I need to go around. Don't be stupid. Alright, with so many mobs there, it will be much easier to not worry about mob spawns. Die already, spider. There we go. Suboptimal to say the least, but technically it is out of the box. It would be handy to still have my pickaxe, but you know, I let it get exploded. We don't really have access to that. You know, now there's just enemies everywhere. I don't think I'm getting this tool out of here. No. Maybe I could take some torches and light the place up, though. That is a distinct possibility. And also, we don't need why there's so many little baby zombies? finding chickens, but... Just keep running. That like, it's probably not the best strategy, but we just need a few more death runs, and I think we should be able to get it out of there. Why are you in chainmail? I'm not fighting you anyways. You can just go away. You know what? We're gonna leave. We're gonna let the enemies despawn. We're gonna come back. Should be more manageable. We'll grab our pickaxe. We can get our iron. We can continue on with our lives. Because that's like really the big issue is when there's so many enemies that spawned in, it makes it nigh impossible to do anything because they're just gonna explode you, shoot you to death. All that fun stuff. You just don't want any of that, man. Pickaxe. Let's go put this up. Yeah, I don't really need anything other than just the pickaxe. You know what would be smart, though? 2 pickaxes. In case I lose the first one again. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. Well, back up we go. Scratch that, we're going back down. We do not need to deal with the creatures of the night. All right, now we go up for real this time. I think first and foremost, do I want to get the iron first? Or do I want to get No, let's get the wool first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And we'll worry about the iron after. I don't know why I fell from that height. I should have just been smarter, I guess. Oh well, I'm gonna do a hunger reset when I get there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's one thing that's very convenient about the setting for this. It's that it is very convenient to hunger reset. Screw you, Blaze. No one asked for that. Alright, let's... In and out. You're carrying a bone. You have a bone to pick with me? Alright, let's just run on down. Already plenty of stuff has spawned. Really, we just want to light all this up. We don't have to worry about it in the future. We're gonna take the long way around. Do I get a little greedy? I don't see mobs around. Yeah, let's get a little greedy. Just need to hurry up. Alright. Should be everything. Now, just don't die. Novel concept, I know. But it is mostly a straight shot. Alright. So we're out of there. Now we just need to get through the courtyard. I hear you, zombie. You don't need to run up behind me like that. That guy still has a bone. Alright. Let's get out of here. Once I'm inside Kilua Prime, or whatever the heck it's called, I'll eat my cookies. That way I can keep sprinting. Okay, we got our wool, we got our iron. Now we still need to smelt. Where is the gas coming from? I think I do vaguely recall the gas will sometimes just rise out of the lava. So, hopefully he doesn't ambush us, because that would kind of suck and reset my progress and make me cry. But we could also just, you know, not have that happen. That would be lovely. Now, of course, I'm going to need to smelt this iron before we can actually put it on the line. Just clear out a little more stone. Make ourselves a furnace. We need 2 pieces of coal to smelt 9 iron. Alright, let's go put the gray wool up. So next, I know where, I think I know where the blue wool, the brown wool are. Let's see. Well, okay, I think in Super Hostile, brown wool is always like the easiest one. Sometimes it's often even a joke. I could get it right now before stream ends. But I like going in order, so we're not going to do that. But I'll do a little bit of scouting, just to, like, verify what the next destination we're supposed to go will be. How is my something going? I believe it's probably the ones in the Lost Caves, because the blue and the brown wool should be in the cathedral with the big pig statue. I think Lost Caves is where I need to go. Okay, so we got this. Block of iron. No, I'm not going to make an anvil with it. All right, so that's 9 out of 19 things on. Oh, I thought I right-clicked on the bed, but it's fine. This isn't too bad of a spot to be. It technically gets me closer to where I want to check. But yeah, we'll go double check where the next ones are, just to verify. Then we're probably going to end the stream there, because I don't really have time to go do another full dungeon. But I imagine, like, one of these next 2 ones will have either gold or diamond. Diamonds might be at, like, near the very end. Who really knows, honestly? Alright, so Lost Caves is over here. We don't have any gear on us, so we can't light stuff up. So we just have to hope that we see a sign that says, this is Dungeon 9, this is Dungeon 10. Oh, actually, there is, like, I think another one I'm forgetting about. That might actually be the next one. But, you know, it's good to get more information. Fun to see, try Minecraft. Hope to see other maps of any kind, like escape rooms, funny ones. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. It's just that, like, it doesn't really fit the vibe of the channel, which is, you know, completion stuff. Okay, so this is Dungeon 9, Vryn Star. We'll take a quick peek inside. Dirt galore, clay, lots of stuff. We're not going in here. I mean, we just did. Scenes. Oh yeah, it's because you could start a farm, but you know I don't want to. You know, hunger's not really an issue. All right, and what was over here? Dungeon 10, Ore Flare. Ah, yes, I remember this one. All right, just kill me just so I can double check some other things. Come on, do it. Come on. Oh, so now when I want you to kill me, you take forever. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. That's not the most pleasant. But we just need to hop in our little tunnel over here. And we should be good. Actually, that might calm down here. Might as well sleep. You can light up this spot. So there's Molten Deaths. That's where like the last two are, and then there's the cathedral. I think. Yeah, Dungeon 11, Rotting Caves. I did remember that one at least. Lovely place, dark, swampy, all that good stuff. All right. So with that, I think we can probably end the stream here. I have a good idea where the remaining dungeons are, but we're about halfway through. If I do like another 3-hour stream, if I go at this pace, then we should be good. Question is, can I go at that pace? But yeah. So once again, this was a sponsored stream. Thank you to Minecraft for offering the sponsorship. I'm happy to play your game anytime. It is a fun game. You can do so much fun stuff with it. But obviously on Saturday, we are going to be going back to Hollow Knight. And we're going to be staying doing Hollow Knight until either we finish Hollow Knight, in which case before I play Silksong, I will finish this map. Or if I'm still playing Hollow Knight when they offer the sponsorship again, if they offer the sponsorship again, then we'll go back to playing this. But yeah, so I don't normally stream on Thursdays. Today was kind of just a one-off thing for the sponsorship. But yeah, normally for those watching, I normally stream from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, well, once again, we'll be picking up Hollow Knight next time. So thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time. See ya.